by TKO. 49 seconds into the second round. Give it up for Logan!
Yeah, boy!
Logan, how do you feel about that?
You mentioned an injured shoulder. Is that a result of the fight?
It's kind of been an issue for a few years now. I've had 2 surgeries on it. It was bugging me a little bit before the fight. Nothing too crazy though. And the morning following, I mean, my whole body hurt pretty bad. I was just pretty sore overall. My shoulder hurt. After a couple days, the rest of my body felt fine. Shoulder still hurt pretty bad. Went and got a PRP injection because I was pretty sure it was my labrum. Didn't think it was too bad. Waited a few weeks. It still wasn't feeling too great. Got an MRI and re-tore my labrum and tore my rotator cuff a little bit. So right now I'm just I haven't really been training much at all.
Got about 8.5 hours, so let's start.
What's the latest you go to bed?
Night before last, went to sleep around 3:30, just watching Netflix.
God bless.
Like I said, it's pretty serious addiction, that Netflix.
What else do your coaches say about you besides your fat?
I need to work on my cardio, which is what we're down here right now doing.
That's pretty much it. And just gonna pound all that right now, and that'll be my breakfast. Probably have some chicken in a couple hours.
How's it taste?
Delicious. I was lifting pretty heavy up until beginning of last week. So, I mean, I could have more muscle than usual. That could be a factor. Also wasn't eating super clean in between fights up until a couple weeks ago. I was pretty much eating whatever I wanted. Well, I got Brutus. He just turned 5 back in March. I've had him since he's about 6 months old. He's a real good dog, real protective of me. Giving him respect, and basically just got to think about it as, you know, I'm fighting the best guy in the world, and just train really hard leading up to it, and just be ready for anything. During soccer, I believe that same year, I had a teammate who had a pretty big mouth and liked to act pretty stupid, so I believe one time he threw a ball at my head as he was getting in the car with his dad. So I chased him down, threw him down, punched him a couple times and spit on him. That was pretty interesting.
How old were you during that instance?
I'd have to say 10 or 11.
What was his dad's reaction to that?
He didn't really react, surprisingly. I feel like he probably thought his son deserved it. That's my best guess.
Wow.
Baseball, there's quite a few. As a matter of fact, San Diego, they played this baseball tournament down in San Diego, and 3 years in a row, surprisingly, the final game of those tournaments got into a fight every single time. Until the 3rd year, I was kind of banned from the tournament. Whole milk, of course. Two scoops of protein.
blend that on up.
What's your favorite fruit?
Probably bananas, I would have to say, but you know, strawberries are good too. Mix that on up. Go with 1 full egg. Then we're gonna go with 3 whites.
Is that for flavor? Aren't you cheating with that?
Yeah, yes and no. Flavor, it's got good fats in it, but also 2 tablespoons, 8 grams of protein, which, you know, probably don't necessarily need the protein in this concoction. We're probably looking about 150, 160 grams right now, but, you know, can't really have enough protein, so.
Amen.
Got an opportunity to move to Central Oregon, live rent-free while I attended school. Up there it's a high desert, so the weather is a little more what I'm used to. A lot of snow.
So these are from your last fight.
Yeah, these are the standard amateur gloves for the state of California. They're 8 ounces, a little heavier than your standard mixed martial arts glove, which are 4.
And how were you able to end your own fight in 31 seconds?
Started off with a jab, threw a front kick, kind of startled him. He tried to shoot. I sprawled out, kind of spun him around, got him north-south, took the back, hit him a couple times in the ear. He kind of went flat, got him with a few hammer strikes to the other side of the head, and that was it. Ref stopped it.
Are you always the most entertaining name on the card?
No, I can't say that. You know, I think being a heavyweight, there's always a greater chance the fight's going to finish with a knockout because of the size of myself and my opponents. You know, any one punch could end the fight, so that's always brings some excitement. As heavyweights, you know, we're probably not gonna move as fast or be as technical as the smaller guys, but like I said, there always is that opportunity for it to end quicker. So that's definitely pretty exciting, I think. You know, I'm trying to get to the point where I can really relax and implement a game plan and stick with it. But right now, once you get in there, it's kind of, from my experience, I try and finish the fights really quick. He was going by saying "fuck you" to everyone, so I punched him in the stomach really hard, and then I think parents got mad. I think there was a little altercation. I think we got in a little fight with the other team, which could have quite possibly been the beginning of my fighting career.
So you were the team's enforcer.
Yeah, I would say so. I was quite a bit bigger than everyone else as a child. I feel mixed martial arts is the ultimate form of competition because, you know, there's no excuses, no one you can blame it on but yourself if you lose. You know, it's you versus the other guy. Really, you know, no politics in it. I mean, there's politics in it, but as far as when you're actually in the cage, it's you against that guy, and that's all that really matters.